Hi, Rob here at the Rack Shop, and today we're going to take a quick tabletop look at the combination of the Yakima DeckHand and the Yakima HandRoll. So this is a great combination for a horizontal kayak carrier. Horizontal, so same way it sits in the water, it's going to sit on your mount, so it sits flat. Now the reason why we're taking both of these together, DeckHand and HandRoll are in sets of 2, so they're half sets. So if you're shopping around and say, oh look, kayak carrier, really super great value compared to everything else, it's a half set. So you will need to pick up either another set of deckhands or another set of HandRolls, or you can do a combination of each, which is what we have here, and that's the most common setup. So if you want more information on the specific carrier, so the deckhand or HandRoll, we do have videos for those. You can click the links in the description to check those individual videos out. Meantime, we'll just give you kind of a quick run through on how this actually will benefit you in getting your kayak around. So let me just move a couple things around, get this out of the way. For today, this is going to be our kayak. And I'm going to position this a little bit closer to the camera. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is release the brakes on these HandRolls. It's really easy, just pull tab, just pull out, twist it around. And that allows these rollers to become free spinning. So you have one on each of the already 100% free spinning, and then 2 of them have brakes. All right, so we'll load our kayak from the rear. So that's the front bar, this is the rear bar. And you do wanna make sure that your carriers are set up evenly. So we'll take the nose of the boat, place it onto the roller. These will pivot around to kind of help match the hole shape. And then you go ahead and just push it on through. And trust me, these do roll when there's an actual kayak on there. And then sets onto the front cradles there. So the front cradles actually have marine grade felt, so it's a really durable material. But what that does, it allows your kayak to kind of slip around and move around to get into place. And once it is into place, what you do, first we'll go ahead and lock the wheels, the rollers on the back. So spin that around. That should lock into place. We'll lock this other back one, locked into place. And then on the front here, what you're gonna do is take your cam strap, which is included, and it's your standard cam buckle strap. So metal buckle, the rubber boot, that's to help protect the vehicle in case this gets away from you, less likely to scratch or ding it. And then you take your open strap, and that just feeds through the bottom, pull it tight. So you can always pull it tighter. You can't pull it loose unless you press that release button, and that'll allow it to slip through. All right, so as far as securing your actual kayak to the mounts, what you're gonna do here on the front bar, you're gonna feed the strap through the bottom, and it's gonna come up and over. And there's actually little retaining slots that you can feed your strap through to help keep that in place. We're just gonna kind of pull all the excess through so we can show you how that's secured through this guide here, and then we'll feed it through the buckle. And when you do so and pull it tight, it pulls that rubber piece up against the hull of the boat, creating grip and keeping that nice and secure. So a pretty clever way to help keep your boat secure to your roof. All right, so for the back one, since it doesn't have any sort of guides or retaining clips to keep it in place, it's gonna be a little bit different. So what you're gonna do here, actually we'll go and start on the other side so we can show you better on the camera. Take your strap, feed it underneath the load bar on the inside of the mounting tower, and then we'll feed it through about halfway. And then we'll just go ahead and tack the strap into the buckle just a little bit, just keep it in place. And now we've got one big loop. And from here, what you can do is you can either throw it over the top, or if you want to be more gentle, walk it around and then kind of fling the strap, both portions of the strap, up and over the kayak. So then you'll have it on that side there. Believe it or not, it actually is easier when you have a real kayak and a car and everything's not gonna slide around. But this is a great way to show you up close what's going on. All right, so we'll take our strap, and from here, I'm gonna undo the loop, and I'm gonna pull the open end towards me, pulling the slack out of from where the buckle is. So it's gonna bring the buckle closer to the boat here. Of course, when you have an actual kayak, it's probably gonna be up higher, but anyways, you take that open end of the strap, feed it under the bar again, behind the mounting tower. And the reason why you wanna go behind the mounting tower, it's gonna help prevent that strap from being able to slip off the end. If you just had it on the overhang portion of the bar, there's a higher chance that it can slip off and create failure. So you don't want that. So behind the tower. So take your strap, feed it through the bottom here, like I showed you before, and pull out all that slack. Bah! And hopefully your car doesn't tip over like that. There we go. And just pull it nice and tight. And then from here, you can take your excess and neatly bunch it up, tie it off. Maybe you can stow it within the cockpit. And then effectively you are just about ready to go. So I say that because you do need to tie down the front and rear of the kayak. Straps are included with the kits. And for that, it can be a little bit tricky because not all vehicles have tie down points on the front and rear of the vehicles anymore. A lot of the fronts are all buttoned up with plastic in the bumper for aerodynamics, better fuel efficiency. So you may not be able to find a point there. And on the back, you know, if you have a hitch, you can usually use that to tie down, or if you have tow hooks on the back, you can use that. But again, not all vehicles have that, in which case Yakima's got you covered with these hood anchors. These are sold in sets of 2, so you can use one on the front and one on the back. The way this works, you open up your hood, your rear hatch or trunk, place this thicker portion on the inside of that, close your hood or trunk or hatch, leaving this little hoop exposed. So that gives you a really dependable and easy to get to tie down point. So again, you may not need it, but if you do, Yakima's got you covered. So yeah, again, this has just been a quick tabletop look at the Yakima HandRoll and DeckHand. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call, shoot us an email, or swing on by. Happy to show you these items in person and help you find the system that's going to work best for you. Because that's what it's all about. So again, I don't know, that's about it. Like always, thanks for watching.